Shout out Jonathan India, future Indian Olympics gold medalist.
I don't think he's from India, Lamitr.
No. He's a white dude.
Honestly, fuck football. I just want to see
Seeded
some more Diggs family content. Honestly,
Just would you watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but it's Keeping Up with the Diggses.
Yeah,
Kind of a hard name. Diggses. The Diggses.
I actually believe this could be a top 10 receiver in the NFL. Like
Still,
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson can catch a football. Just in case. Now they better get a fucking cold.
And Daniel, the Dak Prescott though, man, I like his name too. Rain, like it's not even spelled R-A-I-N. It's spelled R-A-Y-N-E.
Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Muffed podcast. As always, my name is Boaz, and I'm joined by Lamitr and Aaron. What's up, guys?
What's up, fellas?
I mean,
I love Dante Pettis.
You love Dante Pettis. That's cool.
I'm a big Dante
Aaron,
Pettis
yeah. What's with the you got the shirt too? Is that a Giant shirt, right? I think that's just a regular blue shirt.
It's a dry fit blue shirt.
I like that. That's just solid blue. No, nothing but just blue.
I'm a big Giants guy. I'm gonna bring some. There's lots of Giants later on the podcast. I'm trying to bring it back.
What do you think, Aaron? Is Danny Dimes the guy, or you guys got to look in a different direction?
I think Danny Dimes is the fucking future. Let me tell you something. He's going to be the best quarterback in that draft class. I don't want to hear about how every quarterback in that draft class sucks, besides like Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I mean, they do pretty much. Yeah, pretty much every one of them sucks. But
besides
Gardner Minshew's all right too, I guess.
I guess. So yeah, let me tell you. 3 years from now, he's going to be top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL. 1, Patrick Mahomes can't take his throne. 2, Daniel Jones. 3, no one else, because Daniel Jones is going to kick every quarterback out of the league besides Patrick Mahomes. Giants, Chiefs, Super Bowl.
It's only Giants Chiefs.
It's only Giants Chiefs because they got rid of all the bullshit in the NFL.
I like that. I'm a fan of that. It's just the NFC East is just one team, and there's no other.
There's 2 teams. But all the other teams get relegated to the lower league.
Gotcha.
Not so National Football League.
Yeah, it's the American Football League. Like at the English Football League against the American Football League.
Yeah. I've always thought about Aaron. What's with baseball and aren't the Blue Jays in the AL? Why are the Blue Jays in the American League? That doesn't really make.
I
guess America's technically just the continent. You don't necessarily have to be the U.
I don't really know why that is, but
yes, and we're gonna have the Tijuana Titans in the
Tijuana
AL.
Titans.
Yeah. And
okay.
The Bogota Buccaneers.
Well, so we're just gonna have South America. I guess it doesn't say which America. It just says right? AL.
Yeah, still America.
You're right. That's true. Yeah. So the NL would only have to be reserved for I don't know the Buckingham Barons. I don't know that would be the thing. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what the English team.
Let's see. The Pierre Parrots. Woo.
The Pierre Parrots.
Yeah, I don't know where this was going, but we got some things to talk about. Preseason is going. It's pretty much done. I think one more weekend is done. Football is in 2 weeks. We got actual, NFL football that actually matters. Basketball, I think, is probably still in a few more months. So we won't talk about that. But football, I'm excited for it. That's pretty much all we're going to talk about this week.
I hate football.
You hate football? Aaron, It's going to be some rough couple weeks for you then. But for the rest of us who do like football, let's get into the episode. As always, let's start off our episode with our highlight of the week. Lamitr, why don't you start us off? You're always you always have a lot of highlights of the week. You're always prepared. You talk about how this is your favorite segment. Lamitr, start us off. What is your highlight of the week?
All right, I got a couple. All right.
Oh, dude, Lamitr, by your face, I knew you had some, Lamitr. I could see it.
Today's the August the 25th. Yesterday it was oh shit, I should have worn my Kobe jersey for this. But yesterday was 8/24. That's Mamba Day. That holds special place in my heart.
And the day before wasn't it his birthday?
Huh?
The day before wasn't it his birthday, the 23rd?
Yeah, before was his birthday. It's a really cool sequence of days here. Probably my favorite player of all time, favorite athlete of all time. Yeah, I think so.
I mean, he's not Joey Chestnut, but he's pretty good.
But Kobe's up there for me. Oh no, Cristiano Ronaldo and Kobe are going at it for the first.
I mean, you're still missing the greatest athlete of all time, but that's fine. Go ahead,
No comment about Joey Chestnut here.
I have actually said okay. Now I had a highlight of the week. Sorry, Lamitr, go ahead.
Right. Second, Cristiano Ronaldo might go to PSG.
What?
I saw that. And then what's with Mbappe?
Okay, Mbappe's contract ends up next year. He leave for free next year. So Real Madrid were like balls to the wall. You know what? Give us Mbappe for 160 milli.
And they told him to fuck off. Like, that's what I heard.
If he goes to Real Madrid, Ronaldo wants to move from Juventus, right? So he could either go to PSG, Manchester United, or Manchester City might be in for him. But
what's up with all these players moving into the Premier League now, Lamitr? Why is that?
They're trying to make a Super League, Aaron. That's the thing.
Hold up. I hope Ronaldo doesn't go to Manchester City because he's a Manchester United legend. And Ronaldo won't do that. He won't go to the rivals. No way. No way.
Remember when Jerry Rice played for the Seahawks?
Hey, Aaron.
I was going to say, who played for the Jets? Curtis Martin, did he play for the Jets and the Giants, I think, too? I'm just trying to think of the people who played for the Jets and the Giants.
Hey, man. City. Soccer rivalry. Fans, man, those fans light each other on fire. And they don't.
Okay, can I just be honest with you? Now that we hear all this talk about players moving around, all these superstar players moving around, the Super League. I know you hate it, but just for a second, think about it. It's kind of a cool idea. It's kind of a cool idea if you think about it.
The Champions League's already there for that. I like to see the Premier League. I like to see the Aston Villas battling it out versus Manchester United Sunday. Could you do it on a windy night in Stoke? I know you guys don't get that.
I get that.
I get it too. It's pretty much every given Sunday, same thing.
But how crazy would it be? Neymar, Messi, and Ronaldo, the top 3 players of the last decade, and possibly even right now, on the same team. Oh my!
No, but why are you okay with that? But having those 3 exact same players, but all be in the same league. Why is that oh my god? I hate that. I hate that so much. On different teams.
Messi and Ronaldo are about to retire. Just dreaming of the 2 best players.
I think people just hate on Super League just because that was a cool thing to do, and that's my mind. You take that people would just start hating because it's that was a cool thing to do.
I'm gonna quit the podcast one more if you say Super League one more time.
I'm gonna sprinkle it in. I'm gonna say Super, and then maybe I'll say League if you later.
Oh, you ruined it. You fucked it up.
Maybe that was my plan. Aaron, that was my plan.
So. I gotta say something. I didn't actually have highlights of the week planned until.
You didn't need to admit that.
You did pretty good, Aaron. Lamitr, you didn't have to say that. Yeah, you were on your feet. You were thinking you thought pretty good.
So I as an emergency, Spider-Man trailer came out.
You ruined it. You were doing so good. You fucking ruined it. You were doing so good.
You could have called it right there. We
why?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Why?
Why are we talking about that?
But I've been meaning to. I want to talk about my thoughts on Spider-Man. And what is happening? This is a good platform for it. Okay,
let's hear it. Let's hear about it.
What do you mean by that?
That was a joke. I was joking about that. I have a third.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. Let's talk about Spider-Man.
No. Okay.
Where's all the Spider-Women?
Let's talk about Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man out of the Spider-Men. Just saying, and all 3 of them are gonna.
He's the worst out of the 3. He's probably the worst.
Lamitr has Spider-Man crack takes now too.
Yeah, it's a crack take. Yeah. Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire are both better.
Tom Holland all the way, man. I'll ride for Tom Holland.
I might actually say we might all be divisive. No, Tobey Maguire might actually be my number 1 actually for being completely.
I'm Tom Holland all the way.
So all 3 all split. Yeah. Wait, what's up? What is the argument? That's. I think I'm gonna say Tobey Maguire 2, Tom Holland, and then 3 is I think Aaron and I are consensus at least a 3 is Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, he has
the 2 worst movies.
Aspect of innovation and the smart Spider-Man. He's serious, but he's also funny and charming.
Yeah, but those movies are boring as fuck.
Yeah,
Tom Holland.
I don't even remember what happens there.
And Tobey Maguire is mostly just smart. And
yeah, but those movies are. Honestly, the Tobey Maguire movies were not that people shit on them.
Tom Holland is so charming.
No, he is. But Spider-Man 2 is I feel one of the better Superman. I think it's one of the best superhero movies, just period. Spider-Man 2 is one of my favorites.
Hey, this one that's coming up right now, that might be the best superhero movie of all time.
I mean, we haven't watched it. We don't know yet.
It comes out on my birthday.
It could be complete dog shit. Yeah, it could be.
Aaron, we gotta watch it together then. We gotta watch it together then.
I'm down.
All right, Muff podcast goes Spider-Man.
On Christmas Day.
I'm not gonna go at it.
Expose my birthday.
Yeah, Aaron, you and Jesus, you Tim Tebow.
Yeah, me
Tim Tebow hopes. Tim Tebow wishes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, but I do have a third highlight of the week. The Spider-Man thing was a joke. So I was at the Giants Stadium yesterday. God damn, that stadium is gorgeous.
It is.
I tried to sneak on
mediocre.
The field. We're getting ready for a what's it called? The Backstreet Boys? No. It's Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy concert.
Wait, they were there?
Oh, Fall Out Boy. Oh yeah, because the Giants are in New York
tomorrow. They have they have a concert there tomorrow. But they were preparing the field, and the gates to the field were open. And we were walking right by it, and I was trying to pitch it to Chris. Chris, let's go on the field. Worst case, we get turned back, right?
Chris is a pussy about that sort of thing. He's a law-abiding citizen.
I haven't seen all 30 of how many teams are there in the MLB?
30.
30, yes. I haven't seen all 30 stadiums, but man, this one's the best one by far.
No, this dog shit stadium. What are you talking about? It's
What?
way
No,
overrated.
it's a good stadium.
Okay, you can appreciate the stadium. You can dislike the team, the fans. Appreciate
it's just like a cloud of farts, so like just surrounding it isn't.
That is true.
Not for me.
That is true, but just the optics of it. I wouldn't go there, but just like looking at it, it's very nice.
I guess from a distance, maybe it's not bad. Yeah, you're right.
Speaking about farts, but it wasn't the farts that got Chris outside the stadium. It was something.
Chris shat himself.
He didn't shit himself, but he stepped in.
Again? How does he do this? Wait, how does he do this? Aaron, wait. There's been like Lamitr and I have always questioned this because he sent us a picture where he stepped in like human shit, and we're like, how does he find this? Like, I've been to San Francisco many times. I've seen like
he stepped in people.
I've seen like piss. Like I've definitely walked past like it smells like piss.
The funniest thing is he points out like 3 different ones to me. He's like, it's right here. And the 4th time I see it, I'm like, hey Chris, no, I didn't even see it. Like we just walked past it.
And then it was like slow motion. You're like, no, Chris, and
no.
You just stepped some shit, and I was like, oh my god.
Man, I stepped in dog shit. And I was like, huh? At least.
Dog shit. Okay. Yeah, you made me think that he stepped in like an actual human shit.
It didn't look like dog shit, is what I'm saying. We both convinced ourselves that it was dog shit, but
so it might have not been dog shit. Yet I feel like you know the difference between dog shit and human shit.
Maybe it's just the Padres bullpen.
Hey,
that's actually true. That's true. They fired the coach. They fired the coach.
They did. Yeah.
Imagine having dog shit bullpen.
Yeah, they're all injured. Yes, because fucking Fitzpatrick.
Could it be me?
Yeah. Aaron is on board. Yeah.
Well, apparently the A's have been terrible after All-Star break.
Yeah, same with the Padres.
No, ever since I'll talk about that later. That's fine.
Padres have like lost like pretty much every fucking game. I look on ESPN every now and then. It's fine. Tatis.
Hey, the Reds. Jonathan India leading the charge by the Reds. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, India guy.
Yeah, Lamitr's a huge Jonathan India guy.
He's the GOAT.
He is.
I mean, I was gonna say he might be random enough for the Giants to sign him, but I don't think so. He's probably too notable, and he's still pretty young, right? And you were saying he's like
he's like 20. He's like 25. That's pretty young.
Yeah. Giants only get them washed or random. You're right.
Yeah, like how old is Darren Ruff? Let's look this up right now.
Dude, Aaron's just one.
I just refuse to believe he's good.
One punching bag.
He's just not good.
Darren Ruff.
He's 35. How is he peaking at 35?
No, you're
Darren Ruff.
No, and I'm with you. Yeah, it's if you're random or just the
greatest players in the MLB, like history, all time. Shohei Ohtani 1.
Wander Franco.
All time.
Yeah, 2.
Wander Franco. Don't forget Wander Franco.
Wander Franco 3. Lamont Wade Jr. 4.
Oh, that's a good list.
Darren Ruff might just clinch 5 because
of all time. Wait, where's my favorite juicer? Lamitr. Chris got very upset at me when I did this in front of a statue in the Giants stadium.
Oh, Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds might be 6.
Maybe. That might be pushing it out. I think Darren Ruff's league's ahead of Barry Bonds in my opinion.
Yeah. No, Jose Canseco better than Barry Bonds. My hot take.
5 and 6 is bigger than the difference between 6 and 200.
No, dude. Jose Canseco better than Barry Bonds. At least he won a World Series, right, Aaron?
I agree.
At least he won a World Series. He might have gotten his ass kicked by some
Barry
blogger.
Bonds might, unironically be the greatest baseball player of all time.
Yeah, but no World Series.
What'd you say?
Yeah, no rings.
But no, I don't hear who
he's at Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds, man, that man, insane. Steroids don't have to make connection with a baseball. Come on.
It makes you a little bit stronger. I would say it makes you a little bit stronger.
A little bit stronger.
It would make the ball go a little bit farther. I would say.
Like sure, you still might not know what pitches coming.
He might have been like one of the best on base percentages, right? If but with the extra strength, he got in that home run record, and right.
Yeah, and he was also notably intentionally walked with the bases loaded, so they scored a run. So that instead of pitching to him, so that was a pretty funny moment.
Yeah. Okay, Aaron. Go ahead. What are your highlights of the week?
So this is building off Lamitr's first highlight of the week. He was talking about Kobe, and what better way to honor Kobe with this meme I have on my phone. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the glare.
Can you read out the caption?
It says, walking around the YMCA with my clothes off. It's a picture of Kobe.
It's a picture of Kobe sunglasses.
Yeah.
Greatest of all time.
So I just thought I'd throw that in there. And then, So my first part of my highlight of the week is going to be pulling a Lamitr. Again, I'm just really heavily inspired by Lamitr today. And by that, I'm going to talk about the A's. We are now 2 games out of the wild card right now.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, pulling a Lamitr, that's a lot of ways you can that's a lot of different, qualities you can go about. 2
games out of the wild card right now. And Boaz, the Padres, 1 game out of the wild card right now.
Yeah.
So both of us out of the wild card. Giants, in number one team in baseball, but they are not making the
They're
World
frauds.
Series.
Yeah, they're frauds. Like, I mean, it's quite obvious.
This might be a hot take, but I don't think they. I'm not gonna say that. I don't think they're making the World Series.
Aaron, hot take. They're not even
My hot take.
Jinx it. Come on, Aaron.
They're not making it out of the first
I'm
round.
I'm saying it. If I were to rank my top 15 teams in the MLB, Giants don't make it there. just want to.
If you were top 30 teams in the MLB, I might pull up the Las Vegas A's before I put the Padres.
Whoa, Aaron, what do you think about that? Aaron, what do you think?
He said Las Vegas A's. Can we kick him off for a second? Just kick him off for a second.
AA's team or what? AAA team or whatever that.
The Las Vegas Aviators. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Oh wait,
wait.
Shit. I don't know if I can bring him back. It just put me a report screen. Do I report? I don't want to report Lamitr. Let's see if he's allowed to come back. Because I might have just reported Lamitr. Your Zoom account might have just been blocked. All right. Well, on that note, Aaron, yeah, you go ahead. I try to send Lamitr another the Zoom
right.
link. You continue. You go ahead, Aaron.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I'll pull up my stupidest highlight of the week. So we're gonna talk about the legend of Rube Waddle. So he played from
Aaron,
he was alive.
I'm very excited for this.
He was alive from 1876 to 1914.
Of course.
And here's some fun facts about him. He was so fond about puppies, fans of opposing teams would bring their dogs to the games and hold them up, and then Waddle would run and leave his position and go pet the dog instead of focusing on the game. So I thought that
Sweetheart.
was
Lovable man.
Lovable man. And let me find here's some is Lamitr back? I'm not really looking at this video.
He just sent a video. Aaron, you continue. I'm gonna watch this video just for a second.
Okay, I'll just keep monologuing this. So here's some more while we're waiting for Lamitr to get back. Oh, let me hear this.
Oh, he's unable. I think I blocked him from the meeting. I can't join that anyway. I blocked him from the fucking meeting.
So do you have to like?
And we just maybe what if I FaceTime him and I just we just for the rest of the episode.
Wait, so can you like start like a new? Can you like save this video and then start a new meeting or something?
We could do that, or we can fuck around.
I mean, we could just talk about him not being here. We could talk. Can I talk to you about Hard Knocks since he's not here for just for a quick second? Because we are going to make a monologue.
I think we get him. I think no. I think well no.
I just want to talk about. No, I just want to ask you about one part. Just one thing.
I was gonna FaceTime Lamitr real quick, and then we'll talk. I think we can talk after. Let's just Okay. Oh, and joining the podcast, we have Lamitr.
Hey, what's up, Lamitr?
I'm chuckling too.
I am as well. So Lamitr, how's? Did I really block you from the thing?
Yeah.
Dude, that's hilarious. That's actually really funny.
Okay, whoa, Lamitr's back.
Lamitr is back.
Huh?
Okay.
Unblocked.
Should I
Lamitr, you've been warned. You've been warned, though. You've been warned.
Sorry, should I continue my story?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, you start from the top. Lamitr wasn't there, so start from
the top.
All
right, I think he'll miss that part just because it's Las Vegas A's.
That's true. Oh, whoa, yeah, I would never say it.
So Lamitr, this is some interesting stuff. This player, what's his name again? Fuck. Rube Waddle.
He likes dogs. He likes dogs.
Yeah, he likes dogs. So here's the part you missed. So basically, people would bring dogs to stadiums, and he would leave his position and go pet the dogs during the game. So here's some other interesting things about him. He missed the 1905 World Series after injuring his shoulder trying to destroy a straw hat. Interesting. He once hit his father-in-law with a flat iron and his mother-in-law with a chair, and then punched their dog when it bit him.
I mean, they're probably assholes.
Yeah, probably.
He didn't pet the dog?
No, he punched the dog.
What? I thought he was all about petting dogs.
I don't know.
Most of them, I guess. That dog was kind of. Yeah, was that maybe his mother-in-law's dog? Maybe that.
Yeah, it was his mother-in-law's dog. Anyways, and so Connie Mack, legendary A's manager, so he showed up to Connie Mack's store one night, completely shit-faced, and offered the manager a sandwich made of Limburger cheese and stale onions. And
nice guy.
Basically, this is the last thing I'm going to say about him. Actually, no, two more things. Once he had an at bat, and the pitcher tried to throw the ball to second to pick the runner off at second, but ended up throwing it in the center field. The runner was trying to come home. They threw it home to get him out, but instead of letting the play happen, he took his bat and just hit the ball back in play anyways and caused a fight. And then last but not least, he once missed a game because he decided to play marbles with some kids on his way to the ballpark. So,
that sounds pretty cool.
One last tidbit, he's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. So congrats to him.
Congrats to him.
Yeah, Barry Bonds, is it?
Yeah, but Barry Bonds did this,
Yeah, he did.
You can punch dogs and hit your stepmom with a chair, but
totally fine. Yeah. Unwritten rules. Lamitr, you would understand. Unwritten rules.
Or like his father-in-law would like a flat iron. What?
Yeah, well, he was probably being a douchebag. Unwritten rules. That's totally fine. That's fine. Shooting up steroids, not fine.
So speaking of the Las Vegas A's, Chris Davis hit a walk-off home run for the Las Vegas Aviators.
Hey,
So let's go.
Now he said Las Vegas A's.
No,
What?
Aviators,
No,
Aviators.
Aviators. Why'd you say Las Vegas A's again, Lamitr? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Lamitr, that's come on. Like this is, Aaron, I think we let this one slide, but like this is
I
fucking.
think
I
so.
mean, the leash is getting so short on this. Like we're pretty much like just holding on
Las
to it right
Vegas Aviators.
There we go.
now. That was close. That was close. That was a little.
Anyway,
that was
so
a
yeah, so
little-
he hit a home run for the Las Vegas A's, and all I'm saying is Chris Davis is going to be back next year. I'm calling it right now, home run king.
I think we do a Chris Davis for
gonna
Chris
say
Bryant trade. Lamitr wanted him on the Giants, right?
Yes,
And
sir,
we do a swap, Chris Bryant for
I'm
Chris
fine
Davis
with
trade.
that. I'm actually
I
fine
think
with
he'll
that.
take that.
Aaron, I hate to break it to you, but he's going to stay in the city of Las Vegas with the Aviators.
All right,
And
anyways,
I think he's on
It's
walking
very
with the nice.
very thin ice. Anyways, next highlights of the week: the Baltimore Orioles are officially more games back from first place, and they have total wins on the season. So congrats to them.
Congrats to them.
Good for them. Shout out to the
Don't get
Baltimore Orioles.
raw like Trey Mancini.
Yeah, cancer survivor. Shout out to Trey Mancini.
Yep,
Hey, shout out.
that's
Yeah,
it.
but they're-
That's like pretty much it. That's all the Orioles have going.
They have a.
No,
They
that's
have-
another All-Star.
They have.
Yeah,
They are 39
Pat
games.
Mahomes, Central.
Pat
center-
Mahomes.
yeah,
no one's gonna get that
center
watching
fielder,
this.
yeah.
No one's
Yeah,
gonna.
no one's gonna
Hey,
get that
I
one.
got it. I got it.
I mean,
No, I mean you,
What's
obviously,
the
but-
reference? Yeah, what's the reference?
It's your MLB The Show.
Yeah,
player.
it is my show
Shohei
player.
Ohtani's on
It
there.
is. Shohei
So-
Ohtani is there. Wander Franco is also.
Yeah, that's the stat. Dude.
Yeah, we won the World Series 2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for asking, guys. Yeah, you guys could congratulate me or something like what the fuck.
Oh yeah, you never told me. I didn't realize.
It was all over the
Alright.
news. I mean, that's fine. We don't have to get into it.
So yeah, the Orioles are 39 games back from the Rays, and they have 38 wins on the season. So
Hey,
good
Shout
for
out.
them.
Shout out to the Orioles.
Shout out to the Orioles.
Yeah.
So yeah, last but not least, Boaz, Padres making a
Yeah.
playoff run. What do you think?
Not how they've been playing. They're I'm gonna be honest
Jonathan
with you.
India has anything to say about it?
I don't know about Jonathan India. Yeah, I think Aaron. Here's my take on it. I mean, when we were at the Padres Stadium, I didn't see any Bulls. The Pens don't
That's-
seem sharp at all.
No,
They don't seem sharp at all, and it's just like I mean, like what are we doing here? Like I mean, this is the name of the game. You pen your Bulls, and one thing we're doing in San Diego, one thing we're not doing in San Diego, and that's penning our Bulls, and that's the biggest issue
Hey,
that I
it's
see. Here.
definitely not Slam Diego right now.
No, they're still slamming it. It's just the pitchers are also they're slamming it on the other side.
Aaron, hey, if there's two things standing in the Padres' way right now.
Mhm.
One, you can already guess it, Jonathan India. Two, if the world keeps going through tragedy while the Reds play, Nick Castellanos is gonna go the fuck off.
Okay, keep cranking it out. Speaking
Is
of
Lamitr more?
Castellanos,
Is Lamitr a Reds fan now? Like,
I
what
guess
is-
he
what
might
is this
be.
all about?
I
Yeah.
feel like that'd be a better
Oh,
look for
man,
you.
Jonathan India, tragedy, Nick Castellanos. Woo.
Yeah,
Hey, that might-
Lamitr, dude,
that might be a
Lamitr
good look
rooting
for
for
you.
tragedy.
Honestly,
That's
I'd
it.
rather root for the Reds than the
the
Giants.
Giant problem.
What? Come on.
Yeah, no, I
I'd
mean
rather root
Lamitr.
for the A's than the no. I actually like the Reds more than the A's.
Whoa.
No. I think I like
All
the
right,
A's.
Aaron. Let's move on to
Hey, I like the green and gold.
Anyway, speaking of Nick
All right.
Castellanos, he's expected to opt out of his contract. Fun fact, if that sways your opinion on
Fun.
anything.
That is
for
fun.
free.
in
Hey,
fact.
Nick, come to the Giants. I'm sure there's a lot of bad things happening in San
No, Lamitr. He seems like he's still in his prime, so I don't think the Giants front office is interested at all in that. Yeah.
When's the last time anyone on the any like Bay Area baseball team has signed any big name free agent? I couldn't tell you.
What do you mean? We just traded for Chris Bryant.
I said signed any big free agent.
Signed. You're right. Hey, but hey, Aaron, think about this. If Nick Castellanos leaves the Reds,
Gets washed
guess
out. Yeah,
whose
gets washed
team
up.
the Reds are Jonathan India.
J.I. Let's go, baby.
What? Wait. If
Big
Nick
money
Castellanos
India.
if Castellanos leads the Reds to the playoffs, it's Jonathan India's team. Wait, what?
No.
Team.
He leaves. He's opting out his
Oh,
contract.
if he leaves. But what about what's Jesse Winker?
Hey,
Nah,
who
fuck that
cares?
guy. Jonathan
Yeah.
India.
He's not that guy.
I only root for baseball players. I only root for baseball players that have a country in their last name. Jonathan India and Ty France. Those are the only two I can think of. So,
Yeah.
Hey, is there like a Mohammed Nepal?
Yeah, I'm not sure there's a whole. I don't know if there's a
oh
lot
wait,
of
yeah,
Mohammeds in
he's a
baseball.
reliever on the Orioles, Mohammed Nepal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Jonathan India, future Indian Olympics gold medalist.
I don't think he's
for
from India,
baseball.
Luda. I think
Yeah,
he's-
no. He's a white dude. No, he's white.
Let's see, where's he
I've
born?
already extended
No.
the invite to him to play for India.
Yeah, Lamitr gave him an invite. It's just Lamitr. Someone who's
Okay.
not an Lamitr. You still have Indian? What's the status of Indian citizenship? Is it
I'm still an
present?
Indian citizen.
Oh,
Hey,
so-
Kumar Rocker can come play too. Unlike the Mets, we want you, Kumar.
Kumar Rocker, yeah.
I mean, but don't you think there's gonna be a little bit of you and Kumar given given?
Well, Lamitr, I looked up where Jonathan India is born. I think you're gonna like this. People always call this the India of Florida. He's from Fort Lauderdale,
Oh,
So that's
it really is the India. Yeah, it really is. It's the India of America.
There's been a
It's
bunch
really
of cricket matches. There's been like India, like the Indian cricket team has played in Fort Lauderdale before.
Oh,
there we go. There it is.
It's because it's close to the Caribbean, so sometimes.
Oh, so is that before or after their cocoa bender? Yeah, they do a nice little
hey, Jonathan India has it in his blood. He's Indian. Let's go.
He's only 24. I lied to you guys.
One of the Indian cricket players could have been his father. He might actually be Indian. Jonathan.
I don't know.
I feel like there'd be probably visual cue, something. He probably be slightly darker.
Don't worry about it. Jonathan.
I don't want to make it. I don't see color. We already said that. Aaron, go ahead.
We already know.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns. Couldn't see him.
I am just Googling something.
Jonathan India's heritage. Yeah,
he's American. He's American. He's full American.
I believe.
Okay.
No. He looked like it from the pictures. He looked fairly American. Yeah.
I just wanted to double check just to make sure.
Hey, they don't know.
Kraft. Yeah, as American as fucking Kraft singles. That's what Jonathan and India looked like. Aaron, do you have anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, so then let's get into Hard Knocks. Our much anticipated
What about your highlights?
Hard Knocks. My highlights. Fuck, I totally forgot about that. Wow, look at this, dude. I'm just such I'm such a generous guy that I like to spread the love. Right?
Let me still talk about Jonathan India. Go. You should get a Jonathan India jersey.
I should.
Moment. So talk about that number 6 India.
If you ask him what number. It was gonna be bad. Jonathan India, I believe, went like 0 for 5 when we were there at the game. That was,
it happens.
Hey, no. He got a double that day.
No, he didn't. No. It was
Jesse Winker went 0 for 5.
No. I think it was Jonathan India that went. I think that's the whole joke. And then the next day, I looked on ESPN because they played again.
The next day.
No, it wasn't home runs, but I think he had like 2 RBIs or something. Yeah.
No. I'm fairly certain. I don't know how to read a baseball box score, but
okay.
Do you guys remember
really
what day it was?
This is really insignificant, and we got to move on because we're talking way too much about Jonathan in India and not about football at all. We haven't even talked about football at all.
Hey, the Padres are beating the Dodgers right now, by the way.
Nice. Probably gonna choke it by the end of the night. Highlights of the week for me: Ravens winning 19 straight. That's 19 straight preseason game. That's actually ridiculous. Like since 2015, they haven't lost a single preseason game. I don't know what. The Ravens, the Baltimore Ravens, they've won 19 straight preseason games. It doesn't get talked like at all. Like I don't understand that. That was a stat that was put up. Yeah, since 2015, I believe they haven't lost a single.
How have I never heard about this?
Yeah, and it's like people are wondering, like, is there like something in like John Harbaugh's contract or something like that? Because like every other head coach doesn't give a fuck about the preseason, and the Ravens had 19 straight. Now that I saw it on a few different outlets. I think maybe Bleach Report was talking about it too. I have a feeling now it's cursed just because now people have like figured it out. I feel like they're going to lose probably next week.
Oh, definitely.
But if they don't, that would be 20. That would be pretty sick. 20 fucking straight preseason games in a row. That
put your money on a Ravens loss, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this.
Yeah, I would say so that the fact just now that everybody knows about it, like if you got onto it before, like if you got into like maybe a year ago, you could have made a lot of money in Vegas. You just bet in the Ravens every single week.
Yeah,
I think they're going to lose probably now that everyone knows. So next one I have the NFL taunting rule. It's kind of a little bit
that's good.
We're good. It's
unwritten rules. Don't break it unwritten rules.
I agree, Aaron.
That's what I
was gonna say as well. Yeah, no one. Yeah, exactly. Break it unwritten rules. As what the Giants owner said, we don't want that in the game of football. You're like, who wants to see that? Nobody wants to see.
I'm wearing this.
Yeah, who wants to see us? A defender be happy after he makes a stop, or an offensive player after a truck. Yeah, like why would just put the ball down, hand the ball to the ref, let him place it down, and then walk over to your sideline or to your spot in the formation. I think that's you get on with it. Am I right, Aaron?
Yeah, you can smile when you win the goddamn Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. That's the only time maybe it's a little when you're in Disneyland in the parade when you win the Super Bowl, maybe you can a little bit of a smile.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But until that happens, I want to see exactly straight faces. No, not even a frown. I don't want to see no fucking frowns.
No intimacy with any women in your life or with yourself until the season's over. That's what I like to say.
John Mara, man. Hey, John Mara clearly not in the upper echelons of Jonathan Johns.
I'm like Jonathan.
He's not up there with Jonathan.
You're still like Jonathan India. I couldn't disagree.
Jonathan India owns like India-sized property in my head right now. Like
that's that's fairly significant if we're talking about world geography. Yeah, I guess.
This is 70% of the world.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So I'm completely thrown off. This is just so weird. There's a fight in the Steelers-Lions game that was kind of crazy. We analyzed last week's fight. It was the Rams Chargers game, I believe, that we analyzed. Now the Steelers Lions game, and this was a little bit more controversial because it was like a girl and a dude. You know how that always gets. Yeah.
Two things here. Go ahead, then I'll add 2 things.
This one was a little bit. I didn't see as many angles. This one, the Rams one went a little bit more viral than this one did. I think he got in trouble because he pushed her in the end, but it seemed like she was trying to fuck with him, and then he just kind of pushed her to be like, yo, fuck off, stop messing with me. And then people got upset with him pushing her. I mean, yeah. I whatever, it's funny. Football fights are funny. People, we already said this, what was it, just when crowds started coming back to sports games, we said people just aren't used to being fucking around other people for so long. Exactly. I think that's just we're still at that, and I think we've added more just because there's not alcohol added into that as well. So I feel like just the combination of alcohol, people not knowing how to act around other people.
You don't see that shit at the Oakland A's games, mostly because there's only been 4,000 people there the last 2 home games.
When you go there, when you go to an Oakland A's game, there's only within 4 rows of you.
bro, no, you thought, bro, when the game I went to yesterday was fucking empty as fuck. It was so depressing.
It's pretty nice though. I mean, for COVID and stuff like that.
Social distancing.
Yeah, I was gonna say for COVID, it's pretty nice.
Bro, but the games that were social distance protocol and they have the fucking attendance were still more attendance in the last 2 games for some reason.
I'll say this. Listen, if it was a Giants A's game, you wouldn't be able to smell all the farts that the Giants fans are shooting out of their asses.
Yeah, it went from 40,000 people there because of the Giants game, and then fucking just 4,000 the next day.
That makes sense. I mean, it sounds like the Giants one is the most popular.
I guess no one wants to see Ty France shit all over the A's. That's fine.
He's no Jonathan India, but I do like Ty France.
Fucking hate what's with you.
Okay, but making to my 2 points.
This is okay. No, I'm gonna just we need an intervention soon because Jonathan India is getting to the point of when Aaron with this Joe Burrow linebacker thing where it's just every episode was Aaron, the joke's kind of been run out. This is we've only had 2 episodes of Jonathan India, and Lamitr, we're getting to the fucking Joe Burrow linebacker.
I gotta get this in before he gets banned. Lamitr, I was looking at his stats from the season, and he actually leads the National League in hit by pitches. So he's been beamed 18 times.
Jonathan India because he's too great.
Yeah, Lamitr, is there Pakistani propaganda among the pitchers, MLB pitchers, maybe that they're targeting?
You never know. Hey, but real quick about the fight, that man, the boyfriend or the husband or whoever the hell that was, man, he got put to sleep. The guy went back.
Yeah, but that's so fucked up. I think that's so the fucked up thing where the girl is she's the one who instigated the fight, and then she's my husband will come in and he'll take care of it. I felt bad for the guy, he got his ass kicked. I felt bad because he had no place, he didn't deserve it other than by being associated to whoever that was, his wife or girlfriend or sister or whatever whoever that was. Just by association, he got his ass kicked, which I felt bad for that.
Yeah. Hey, second thing, commendable by the crowd because as soon as the security came in, they were like, "She started it. She started it."
Yeah. To be honest, I that's a tradition I want a Malice in the Palace episode where everyone kind of gets into it because that I don't want to appreciate I don't want that type of a snitching type of behavior in my crowd. So I'm against that. Yeah, no snitches. Snitches get stitches. If I was a cop, I would actually beat up the people who were saying he started it. That's what I personally would do if I was the
third thing. Hey. People are getting mad that he shoved the lady, but I was surprised he only shoved her because she started it totally.
But I mean, come on, it's
he showed pretty good restraint.
Yeah, but punching her that would been a little. I agree that he pushing it probably was he was just trying to separate themselves. He wasn't actually trying to hurt her or anything. He was just trying to listen, I don't want to be interacting with you at all. That's what it was. But yeah, I mean, I agree, but it does get very dicey when you any type of fight where it's a guy and a girl. It gets a little dicey. But last thing I have. Well, let's see, what else do I have? Oh, that's pretty much it. We just Hard Knocks stuff. I have some Hard Knocks stuff written down, but that's pretty much all I had for House Week. I didn't have a whole lot of time to look into or write down shit. But next week hopefully there'll be more, just because we're gonna hear about NFL starters and stuff like that. So that could be kind of interesting. But segueing that, I don't know. Do you guys want to do Hard Knocks, or do you guys want to do some NFL quarterback starters or stuff like that?
I think we can start with Hard Knocks.
Let's do Hard Knocks. What's it called? Lamitr, we were saying maybe we do a monologue about Jonathan India. Why don't given we did a little test for you last time. You were going to do a monologue for Hard Knocks, a little pop quiz. I think we would say. Lamitr, why don't you start us off? Let's Aaron, 3 to 5 minutes. What do you think we should put him at? 5 minutes. 5 minutes of a little bit of a monologue on your thoughts of Hard Knocks. Lamitr,
Yeah. Okay. I'll
you
go.
are.
I'll go.
Oh,
I'll
Aaron
go.
even took him off. Aaron even took him off. All right.
Hey, I'll go.
Five
I'll
minutes.
go. I'll
5 minutes. No, what do you mean? Yeah, you go. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Hey, so I really like Rain Dakota Prescott. He just shows tremendous leadership in these practices. I know he's a little hurt right now, but Dak, man, stand-up guy, stand-up teammate, great player. The way, last year I really liked how he brought it, every game. Then he hurt himself. This year it's great to see him bounce back, lead that quarterback room in command. Dak Prescott. Hey, I used to really hate on him last year, but he's really winning my heart here. How much time do I left? The Dak Prescott though, man, I like his name too. Rain, like it's not even spelled Rain, it's spelled Rayne. Unusual, but that's cool. Dakota, like South Dakota, North Dakota. North Dakota State of Trey Lance went. Trey Lance played with Carson Wentz, who was a big rival of Dak's back in the day, and who's better between Wentz and Dak? I had to say Dak, even like Dak on one foot might be better than Wentz. No, just kidding. Wentz is better than I want some hearts there. Does that count as a -1 minute for me, Aaron? Aaron says that's good. Hey, but okay, continuing about Dak. I don't think I've spoken enough about Dak Prescott, just watching his highlights, the way he throws the ball, the way he runs it.
I'm bored. Stop talking about Dak Prescott. Talk about something else.
Okay. Mike McCarthy has made some impressive cameos in these 3 episodes so far. I never took him for a leader. I thought Aaron Rodgers was really the coach.
All right, yeah, we're gonna let you stop. We'll keep you a monologue, but I'm just gonna ask you follow-up questions. So what about you? What about Mike McCarthy being a leader? Could you follow up on that?
I really like his voice. It just sounds commanding, even though.
Could you maybe mention some scenarios from the episode, maybe about which that was commanding and
I'd let the viewers watch that little bit. You don't want to ruin it all for them. Hey, but one thing I'd like to see in the next episode, they bring back the watermelons for him to smash. That'd be sick. I think that'd be great. Anything else? Any other?
What about the other coaches on the team? Would you maybe mention those?
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, Boise State legend. Blue turf and all that, the whole nine.
So what'd you think about sorry.
No, go ahead, Aaron.
What'd you think about the Travis Scott cameo in the episode?
Man, I don't think he was there. I think they were just playing some of his music.
I mean, he was there.
That was a good. He was there. If you would have known if you would have watched it.
No. I meant was he there really? What's
he showed up.
Philosophically, it's like, is anyone really know? Let me
is anyone really there? That's what I meant, Aaron. We're all here, but was
conscience versus existence exactly?
Was he thinking about his daughter?
Thinking bottom rips with Rob Manfred.
On Travis Scott.
Travis Scott. Lamitr, what do you think about the cinematography of Hard Knocks? What would you say by that?
A1.
Could you elaborate a little bit? Which part of the cinematography?
The lighting, the jump cuts, the sound, the music, all great.
Any specific details that may be interesting?
Yeah, the grass, it's very.
I think there's one that really stood out for a lot of people. That this particular episode had some really interesting cinematography. Would you say, Aaron?
The grass, when I'm watching film or episodes and shit like that, I like to notice the
color.
Little things. I somehow miss the big picture sometimes. I only see the little things, and I was really impressed with the color of the grass.
Okay.
What color was the grass?
Yeah, what color was the grass?
It was so green. God.
Now, no, let me actually a quick question for you. How many fields do the Cowboys have? Because that was kind of in the episode, I believe.
Hey, they had 3 fields. It was crazy.
You could be right about that.
It all looked like grass to me. I was too busy focused on grass.
Maybe Lamitr was on a different type of grass.
That's true as well. Josh Gordon, who used to be on the Cowboys, I believe, right? No, the Patriots was it. Patriots. I don't know why I connected. Lamitr, there was also, a few new names that were mentioned in the episode. We could maybe care to mention a few of the new players.
Yeah, I love that. I love that offensive lineman from Mexico. I'm forgetting his name. Monterrey, Mexico. He's hoping to make the 53-man roster from the practice squad. That I think has been one of the cooler things of this episode. Just bringing players from the international thing. I think it was like Isaiah Alceron or Isaac.
Isaac. I had his name down, but one second.
Hey,
let me
you know who else I liked? Jonathan
Alarcon. Isaac Alarcon.
Jonathan Jackson, the mailroom supervisor, great guy. I also liked Jaquan Hardy.
He's just googling shit now.
No, I'm not. Hands up, hands right here. Jaquan Hardy was pretty cool.
No, share your screen here. I'll give you. Here, I'm gonna give you. Yeah. No. Let me stop. Don't switch tabs.
Okay.
He's switching tabs right now. I can tell.
Yeah, you can't switch tabs. You can't say okay and now. No, you already swithed the tab. Switch the tab to the original. Yeah, switch to the original tab. Switch to the original tab you were on. No, you can use one finger to switch.
His hands are down. His hands are down. This is a violation.
Yeah, no, you can use one finger to share the screen. No, just to share the screen. Just to share the screen. Share the screen, Lamitr. Share the screen.
Right hand up.
Okay.
Right hand up.
Aaron, no, let him use one hand to share the screen. Press
I know.
share screen
I'm
that's
telling you to keep one hand up.
Yeah.
No, put other hand up. You can share the screen.
Other hand up.
You're taking too long.
Yeah, Lamitr. Can we click on your history? Wait, no. Let's look at the history.
Come on, man.
Let's look at the history. Let's look at the history.
I don't know if I'm
Let's look at the history.
Let's look at history.
I don't know
Okay.
if I'm comfortable with that.
Let's look at your BBW porn and the
Oh.
Hard Knocks.
I don't think it will fly with YouTube. That's boring.
And Lamitr, I didn't know you're into BBW.
I am. Is there something wrong
Okay,
with that?
fuck it. No, there's nothing. Just, interesting. I didn't know. I mean,
You want me to talk about anybody else? I can if you want.
Oh yeah, what did you think of?
Yeah. We don't. So wait. So what happened? No. Wait. You mentioned. I believe. Let's see. Who did you mention? I have the names written down. You mentioned. Let's see. Jaquan Hardy. What did Jaquan Hardy? What was interesting about him in the episode?
Hey, he was just getting roasted, man. Him and his
For what? No, for what?
The contact lenses joke, where he.
What happened with his contact lenses?
And one of the guys is like, "Yo, you look like a creative player right now." I think that was pretty funny.
Yeah. See, that didn't ever.
But what do you say about his contact lenses? That can also be said about a certain count during a baseball at bat.
That's true as well. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Or can't be said about Devin Booker from the 3-point line.
Hey,
that would never happen.
You know what? Like Trayvon Diggs' son, very cool guy. That little guy.
What's his name?
What's his name?
Yeah,
I'm missing it right now. Something Diggs, but
what was he? He was cheering. What do you say when he's cheering for his dad? What did he?
Da.
I was a good guess. It's not that.
It wasn't. No, he actually cheered. Yeah, he said his dad's full name. He called him Trey.
Are we gonna let Lamitr off the hook now? Because
he's wrong. Yeah, I mean, let's.
I mean, if you could have told Lamitr didn't watch the episode.
Yeah, no, this was very clear that he failed the pop quiz. We literally, Aaron and I texted Aaron last night that I'm gonna set a reminder. I'm gonna send a reminder on the Instagram group chat to watch Hard Knocks, and that we're gonna have a pop quiz for Lamitr and have him do just like a faster, not a 10-minute, a 5-minute monologue. Lamitr completely failed.
I went into the episode by telling you that I didn't watch it.
I know, and that kind of ruined it for. That kind of ruined. That actually ruined it for both Aaron and I, because Aaron and I had like a little bit of like a side bet going on, and I was like, I'm gonna be optimistic. I was like, Aaron, I think I said that in word for word. I said I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna say the Lamitr did watch it, and boy, was I wrong for that.
I mean, I just want to say, I never bet against you. I just said it would be funny if you didn't watch it, and it was very entertaining watching you do that, Lamitr.
It was. Yeah, no, I mean, if we didn't say anything, we were gonna have a whole fucking 5-minute long about Lamitr just talking about rain. That was what it was gonna be.
So I just want to say,
he's gonna pretend to throw a football. I don't know.
I don't know. As soon as he said Dak Prescott was looking good out there, it's just I knew he didn't watch it. But anyways, that's
Dak Prescott literally did nothing that whole episode. Yeah, he just talked a little bit. Yeah,
and he's not even throwing.
I was talking about his leadership.
That's true. He was talking about his leadership,
and Mike McCarthy's leadership as well.
I just want to say what I really liked in the episode was they scratched my itch that I couldn't scratch myself with Diggs family content. I'm a big Stephon Diggs fan. And I love them. People just talking about how Stephon Diggs is a diva because of that Vikings video where they don't want him to date his sister.
I mean, even his mom was kind of like when they asked like who's the most emotional, she's like, it's definitely Stephon, and then probably Aiden. Yeah,
bro. And then remember when Aiden was talking about who are you going to see today? He's like Patrick Mahomes.
I was gonna say,
I was like,
you see Trayvon Diggs, he's like, fuck, you can't say that. He's like, who are you gonna go see? Patrick Mahomes. No, Patrick Mahomes. No. Dak Prescott, and he's like, I forgot. And like you can see Trayvon, he's like, dude, we fucking rehearsed this shit. You're supposed to say Dak Prescott, and I was gonna look good in the locker room, dude. It wasn't
Patrick Mahomes Diggs cameo. That was great. I love seeing
Stephon Diggs there for a little bit.
Stephon guy. He posts really boomer Instagram memes on his Instagram.
I have seen his Instagram. Yep.
And,
so
Lamitr,
what else do we have?
You should have
Jaquan Hardy. So let's look. Yeah, Aiden's very funny. Jaquan Hardy, the 1-1. And they're like, what's 1-1? I got one contact in, one contact out. Yeah. Lamitr wouldn't know that reference.
I remember Trayvon Diggs' son's name.
We already said it.
Aiden with 2 A's.
Yeah, we've said it like we've said it like 10 times.
Hey, I was playing football in the back. Don't worry about it. I didn't hear it. I just remember.
I mean, I don't even know what the reaction to that's supposed to be. All right.
Hey, but the Jonathan India.
Aaron, I think we got to ban Jonathan India.
The
cinematography that I was trying to get Lamitr, the drone shot, that was pretty sick. The opening drone shot, that was fucking at Twitter. I said that was trending on Twitter. The drone shot, that shit was pretty cool. I mean, dude, cool. There was no cuts on that. Like they got to film that, like, yeah, and they had everything. That like that reporter, the lady that they like went over her head and went through like a bunch of like other cameras,
that was
like that. Cool. That was a really cool shot. Then the spades, they're fucking playing spades. It was Micah Parsons, the mailroom guy.
Jackson,
I think Lamitr, I think so.
Lamitr knows his name.
Lamitr knows his name because he googled it. And Dak Prescott and Zeke were obviously the Lamitr's gone. Okay, and then the Ben DiNucci sidearm dime though. I had that written down like number one. Ben DiNucci sucked ass, and that one. No, for sure. But then he had that one throw. Do you remember that where he threw the sidearm Mahomes and
to Hardy? To Hardy,
it was to Hardy. And then the very next play, and then remember Isaac's mom, whatever, she's in Spanish, and she's like, oh, whatever, thank you, Lord, thank you, God, whatever, for this game, we're gonna win. And the very next fucking play, DiNucci throws an interception to lose the game. And I was like, oh my God, Ben, no, how could you do that? And it's just like, he gets to the sideline, he's like, I'm not happy about it. I was like, all right, well, thanks, Ben. Like,
thanks, Ben. Fuck, dude.
Like, yeah, that was that was underwhelming. And then I had Jerry Jones helicopter. That was kind of a cool, like he flies in his helicopter and then he fucking flies out in the game in the helicopter. That's pretty badass, you know.
That's pretty badass.
That was pretty badass. Aaron, did you have any other notes about Hard Knocks?
Let me think. Zeke Elliott, man, is just a little goof.
Oh, the Zeke guy with the one was really fucking badass, where he's talking to Jaquan Hardy. He's like, yo, you gotta do this way, and then he comes in the field, fucking jukes out like 10 dudes, like, and it's like, holy shit, like that's how you see the difference between like Jaquan Hardy. It was like, I mean, like obviously they're all like very talented football, like they're in the NFL and all that, but like the difference between Jaquan Hardy and Zeke Elliott, like holy fucking shit, like Jaquan Hardy couldn't juke out one dude, and just Zeke fucking juked out the whole fucking the whole defense, and that was crazy. That was cool. I'm
really pulling for Hardy. I'm pulling for DiNucci.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So we're going Isaac, Azura Kamara, who's started looking decent towards the end, right? DeMarcus Lawrence, remember he was talking to him. He was like, yeah, you gotta do this shit. You gotta do that. And so yeah, we got Azura Kamara, who we're looking out for, Ben DiNucci, Jaquan Hardy, Isaac Alarcon, the Mexican offensive lineman. And let me think. Is there anyone else? I mean, like Trayvon Diggs, yeah, he's gonna be in the team. And then right, Zeke, Dak.
Honestly, fuck football. I just want to see some more Diggs family content. Honestly,
just would you watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians? But it's Keeping Up with the Diggses.
Yeah,
kind of a hard name. The Diggses. The Diggses. It's kind of
I want all of episode 4 to be commentated by Aiden Diggs. I feel like that'd be
dude. He's really funny, and he's in the field, and it's and like, did we win? It's like, no, it's just halftime, and that was one of the really funny comments. And then I'm trying.
Very positive outlook too. He's like, hey, we did win, but we'll do better next time. I was like,
yeah, dude, he really did. It was kind of like, have you watched Ted Lasso, Aaron? You ever watched?
I'm familiar with the concept. I haven't watched Ted Lasso.
I mean, Ted Lasso is just like the most positive show there is, like out there. Like it's always like there's no bad part of the show. There's like some parts where like, oh, something bad's gonna happen, and it always ends good. And that's just like it doesn't really spoil much for you, but it just like there's no part of the show where like something looks bad. Like like they find a way to spin everything to make it really positive. And then Aiden Diggs was pretty much the personification of Ted Lasso. Just like everything is like always a good spin. It could be like Ted Lasso. Whatever, the shittiest things could happen to him, but there's always some sort of positive spin on it. And like somehow it always ends on a good note. That just seemed like the Aiden Diggs was like that, which is kind of cool. All right,
so we're gonna figure out who's gonna have a better career. Wait, hold on 1 second.
Did you see the Aiden Diggs doing his drills? He was like that was funny. Where he's like the showing how Uncle Stefan's doing, and then he does that. He does like he just kind of like does the same thing, and he's like, how does Daddy Trey do it? And then he does like the same exact move, and he's like, let me show you how Aiden does it, and he does like a little bit side to side. Aaron, what are you looking up?
Is Patrick Mahomes had a daughter, right?
Yeah, his daughter.
All right, who's gonna have a better sports career? Oh fuck. Forgot her name already. Sterling Mahomes in the WNBA, or Aiden Diggs is.
Sterling Mahomes. I think didn't he get her like some like because Patrick Mahomes is like ownership in the Kansas City MLS team. I think there's like is there like is there a women's? Yeah, I think there's like a women's version of that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if Lamitr wants to come back. Just talk about NFL quarterbacks.
Oh, I was about to learn.
Oh, look, he does want to come back. He does want to come back. Lamitr.
Come back like the Reds and out of the playoff standings.
Shots at me not watching the Hard Knocks. It hurt me.
Hey, man.
You could have avoided. I mean, and if there was only just a really quick way of avoiding.
I was gonna watch it, but then I went to bed at like 11:30 last night.
Okay. I mean, we're recording at like 7. We're recording, or it's 11 now.
I watched.
Oh no, like 8:30.
Spider-Man movie, like all 6 of them. 7.
You watched 7 Spider-Man movies today?
I feel like in the middle, in the middle of one of them, maybe you could have like, in the middle of one.
I mean, it didn't sound like you're very busy today. You know, you could have.
Yeah, you really fucked up it. Yeah, if you didn't have to say all that part.
Off work. I took off work today.
So let me. If we ever felt bad for you, you just ruined it because you're just like, I had nothing to do today. I just watched fucking Spider-Man.
God, dude, Spider-Man was really important.
That's true. That is fair. Spider-Man. I do like Spider-Man.
To get yourself ready for a movie that comes
for all the Spider-Man.
All the wow.
I heard the first word of that cut off.
I said I'm very spider inclusive. I go for Spider Days. Every
Spider thems.
Every gender whatever of Spider-Man.
Dude, all of them 3 are Spider-Mans.
Can we talk about how Mitch Trubisky keeps his MVP with him all the time?
Yeah, I saw. I don't know. I mean, the Blank My Take. They interviewed Mitch Trubisky. They're the first to get on camera the MVP trophy.
Blank.
There's apparently there's a kaleidoscope in the MVP in the little blimp, the Nickelodeon blimp. There's a kaleidoscope thing that you can look through too. It's like, I mean, this is the most prestigious sports trophy there is out there. It's a fucking it's the same base as the Lombardi. You got the little blimp, the orange blimp on there, the Nickelodeon blimp, and then there's a little kaleidoscope in there that you can look through.
They're doing it again this year, right?
They are doing it again this year.
I wonder who's gonna win the MVP this year. I'm very excited.
If I mean, it's a vote. If they put like an other tab for the vote, Mitch Trubisky, I could totally see him going back to back, and he won't even be in the game and getting back to back MVP. I could definitely see that being a possibility. All right, let's talk about some NFL quarterbacks. We got some news today about a few guys who are going to be starting for week 1, but I wanted to talk about, we can talk about week 1, and we can also talk about like week 8, like in the midseason, week 8, week 9, if maybe we think that changes. So let me bring up my little list that I had with some of the situations. So I think the first one we want to talk about, this one hasn't been announced yet, but I feel like there's kind of an inclination where people think who's going to be the starter week 1, but Mac Jones or Cam Newton. What do you guys think? Who will be week 1 compared to or week 8? Is it the same guy? Is it 2 different ones?
Okay, I got my money on macaroni both times.
Oh wow! So Cam's getting benched.
It's because the COVID issue. That's why.
COVID Cam.
Damn. All right, Aaron, you're a big Cam Newton fan. What do you think?
I think Mac Jones starting week 1.
Wow, I was actually, I guess I was gonna say I think Cam's gonna start week 1, but I think Mac Jones will probably be by like week 4 or week 5. Yeah,
hey, but let me tell you why.
It'll be Mac. Yeah,
Belichick is making sure Cam doesn't get that vaccine, so he misses COVID protocol, so he has an excuse to start Mac Jones. It's conspiracy.
I mean, that's what
I'm a big Cam guy.
Everyone's saying that this is his Drew Bledsoe, Tom Brady moment. Drew Bledsoe got injured, then Tom Brady got became the starter because of that. And right now, Cam Newton's got COVID. He can't practice this week.
He doesn't have COVID. He's just.
He doesn't have COVID. He tried to. Yeah, he was around someone that he got.
But he's unvaccinated, so now he has to wait 5 days.
Yeah, and he got his test somewhere from a different place, not the team. So it's that I don't know how that works, but it fucked up something. But yeah, that's a very interesting situation. But yeah, I think I'm gonna still stick with Cam Newton just because he'll be fine by week 1. I still think that they're gonna go with Cam Newton just because I feel like Bill Belichick is like an old-fashioned type of coach. He's gonna start as vet and then put Mac Jones in because I don't think Bill Belichick wants to do kind of what the Dolphins did where they kind of go back and forth. I think if he's going with Mac Jones, he's sticking with Mac Jones for the rest of the year. So I think you start off with Cam. The moment the wheels fall off on that, you put in Mac. But I think it's interesting. I feel like the consensus, I don't know, maybe you guys disagree with me. I feel like the consensus, like people, if you ask or like you see shit on the media, I feel like the consensus is that Cam Newton actually started.
I thought so.
That's how I prefaced it.
But I think it's swinging in the Macaroni Jones direction right now.
He does look good. Apparently in practice, he looked good, very good today.
You know who else looked good in practice?
Who did?
Actually, I don't know where I was going with that. Continue.
Okay. Number 2, I feel like number 2 and 3, we can kind of go through quickly just because we already talked about like 2 weeks ago. Trey Lance, we already talked about that, and him and Jimmy G, and then Justin Fields and Andy Dalton. We did talk about that a few weeks ago, but I mean we can re-up. I think we were all in agreement. I said that there's a chance that Trey Lance is week 1, but I think Jimmy is week 1, and I think Andy Dalton's week 1, and then I think both are going to be. I'm going to go with that. It's going to be different come week 8. I think by week 8, week 9, Jimmy is not there, and Andy Dalton is not there either. What do you guys think?
I am going to agree with you on that one. I think Jimmy's going to start week 1 because Trey Lance, he looks good, but then he's a little shaky at the same time. He needs some more time, maybe adjusting to the system or something.
I agree. But the only reason I before thought that there could be a chance is just because the first 2 games the Niners play, they play the Eagles, and then I believe the Lions and then the Eagles, the Lions and the Eagles. Yeah, exactly. So it's 2 kind of like layup, more or less. These are teams that are expected to be bad. I was gonna say, like, if you want to put Trey Lance out there just to you get his feet wet a little bit and play in the NFL, those are 2 games that are pretty easy to play. And in week 3 is the Packers. Or you just run with Jimmy and, when, like I just said with Cam, go until the wheels fall off. If Jimmy starts playing rough and you're like, it's time to make a change, then you make a change for Trey Lance. But with the Andy Dalton situation, I think it's just like, I think the Bears don't want to look like idiots. You just you paid him to be the bridge quarterback. You're going to start Andy Dalton. And then obviously Justin Fields. I mean, I think to everybody has looked like that he's better. And Justin Fields might even be there by fucking Lamitr and I were talking about the Texans with Tom Savage and Deshaun Watson. I think Deshaun Watson started by the 3rd quarter already. I could totally see like Andy Dalton starting week 1. And then by the 3rd quarter of that same fucking game, Justin Fields becomes the starting quarterback for the Bears. But
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to go Justin Fields week 1.
Okay.
I think Matt Nagy hasn't been conclusive regarding it, and I don't think they brought in Andy Dalton to be the bridge quarterback. They just saw an opportunity that Justin Fields was falling. They're like, hell yeah! So they went and got Justin Fields, and I think he.
Pause.
Yes.
Lamitr just sent this to the group chat while you were talking.
I don't know what. And read
out. We were talking about Anthony Bennett, and
And then they sent this to the group chat for a second time for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know why. Just thought you should know that.
Anthony Bennett and Thon Maker.
Instead of listening to what you were saying.
That's what I was trying to say.
Anthony Bennett and Thon Maker are what?
Are both on something Jerusalem.
Good. I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
They're playing. Yeah. I mean, I still stand by my I have no clue where the fuck. I don't think I can name any other player in that Jerusalem team. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let me hear.
Yes, and I think Justin Fields.
So then, what do you think? So you think they sign Andy Dalton initially to be the starter, and then Justin Fields starts them?
To wait until next year, maybe get a quarterback next year or something.
Mm-hmm.
But they saw an opportunity.
I'm just looking at the history. I feel like exactly Tom Savage, Mike Glennon, Tyrod Taylor.
Sure, I see what you're saying.
You just see, yeah. Usually those teams, and even I feel like in a bunch of scenarios that I just mentioned, I bet you those guys, the rookie quarterbacks, probably look better than them, and they just didn't want to look like idiots. Especially with the Mike Glennon. I guess the Andy Dalton one, they didn't pay him as much money, but in situations like Mike Glennon and Tom Savage, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they gave him contract extensions or bigger contracts. They were getting paid at least $10 million, $15 million.
Texans paid Tom Savage $10 million.
I think they did. I know Mike Glennon for sure. Right. I remember Mike Glennon got paid a shit ton. I remember that offseason. And then they had to cut him or something like that the year after. But yeah, it's just they don't. I feel like the teams do this sort of thing because they want a bridge quarterback, and then just to not look like complete idiots, they start him. And the same thing with Tyrod Taylor. I never understood that. The Chargers offense looked awful with Tyrod Taylor. Do you remember this? I think the first week or maybe it was 2 weeks, and the moment Justin Herbert came in, the offense looks substantially better.
The funniest thing was Anthony and Lynn after that game went, I don't know who's gonna start next week. Yo, Justin Herbert almost won you a game against Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what you're thinking about.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, all the coaches be saying they'll say this sort of thing, and I guess they just don't want to sound like idiots or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know what it is about it, but I think I could totally see him starting Andy Dalton just to be I'm not, hey, I said it could be anybody, so it's Andy Dalton, and then by third quarter, it's Justin Fields.
Yeah, but I guess. But Nagy wants a job as well.
No, I mean that's cool. We switch it up, and I like switching it up.
And I'm gonna go Jimmy and Jimmy, by the way. For the second.
Oh, so
Jimmy.
Okay, so see, this is an interesting case. Jimmy Garoppolo is obviously better than 99% of bridge quarterbacks that have been in the league, right? Would you agree?
Bridge quarterbacks, yeah.
Yeah, he's a starter in the league.
Well, he's technically not there. I feel like the situation with Jimmy Trey Lance is closer to Nick Foles and Carson Wentz, where they kind of had a guy who was already a starter there before, and then they bring in a rookie quarterback rather than this guy's a brand new guy.
Foles left when they got Wentz.
But he was the start of the year before. That's what I'm saying. That's off season.
It was Bradford.
Was it Bradford? Bradford has to get traded. That's why he got traded to the Vikings. Yeah. Because Bradford was the start of the week. Yeah, exactly.
He was supposed to start week 1, but someone on the Vikings.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Bridgewater.
It was Bridgewater got hurt. Yeah. No, that's what I in a situation there is close just because like they played the prior. Most bridge quarterbacks they just got brought in. Like these are not guys who were there before.
No, and like Jimmy's just obviously better than Andy Dalton is right now. Like pretty.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
I mean, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
And another thing to consider is the 49ers are a Super Bowl caliber roster. And I think if the Niners are rolling with Jimmy, which I think they would be, I think there's no reason to change it. I don't think Shanahan wants to make the playoffs. I think at that point, I
think the reason is you spent 3 fucking first rounders.
Yeah, sure. But like, I get it. I want Trey to play too. But like, say you're 8-0 with Jimmy, right?
Yeah.
What's the substance to remove Jimmy Garoppolo? It is one thing.
I disagree. Wait. Is it 8-0 because of Jimmy, or is it just 8-0? The team
8-0, not despite Jimmy, but like Jimmy's not playing badly. He's gone.
Yeah, but if Jimmy's not doing anything special, I think you can make the switch.
That's where you lose your team. You got a quarterback that's winning.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a bad. That's part of the reason why I think there's still a chance that Trey Lance starts week 1 because the Shanahan doesn't want that situation where the locker room split between Trey Lance and Jimmy G.
No, but winning games, I don't think no one split. Winning cures everything.
No, I don't. I think that would actually fuck up a lot of things because, like, if let's say they do win with Jimmy and they make it to the playoffs and they lose, whatever, and then let's say you go into the next year and you get rid of Jimmy, and let's say it starts off a little bit rocky with Trey Lance, you're gonna have a lot of guys pissed off, and they're like, "Oh, you got rid of Jimmy when he was winning," and then Trey Lance is having a little bit of a rocky start.
You deal with it then.
That's what I'm saying. I think the thing is,
this is my dream scenario. Jimmy Garoppolo wins MVP. And I sell off all my Jimmy Garoppolo memorabilia for $2,000. And then we trade him for 2 firsts.
Why are we trading him?
When you wake up? Yeah. When do you wake up?
So wait, in your wildest dreams,
because like Shanahan. Okay, Aaron, here's my theory.
Yeah, when do you wake up?
MVP, but Trey Lance could be a top 5 player.
All right, here's my dream scenario. Jimmy Garoppolo gets benched. Never even plays on the 49ers from week 1 is Trey Lance. Trey Lance has a godly 100 touchdown season, 100 touchdown passing, 50 touchdowns rushing season. Jimmy Garoppolo is he's so disappointed that he'll never live up to those expectations that he just retires from the NFL and lives off the rest of his life as a Calvin Klein model. And he actually makes quite a bit of money doing that as well. So Jimmy's so successful just as a Calvin Klein model.
You're just a hater. I like the Tom Savage picture that is being shared right now.
Yeah. Well, what was that? Yeah, is that 21 Savage? Tom Savage.
Yeah.
What was that?
That's what it is.
That's what you need a really important screen sharing permission for. No, yeah. I mean, I think Lamitr, that's extremely delusional. I don't think that there's any chance of that happening. I would say that I think Trey starts within the first 4 weeks, and if not, then I think he for sure. I would say almost 90%. I think he starts after the bye week, which would be whatever week 8 or week 9 for the.
Hey, I think Jimmy Garoppolo goes until the rest of the end of the season.
I mean, that's for you to decide, but I don't think
people always talk about Jimmy Garoppolo.
No, I agree. No, I mean, I don't.
Okay, I just think
yeah, go ahead, Aaron. What were you gonna say? I don't know. What were you gonna say?
But we need to talk about his Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh,
sorry.
Boa sent him a DM about him being Garoppolo back in the day.
I did. It was from Lamitr. Yeah, Lamitr used to send my phone. No, I mean Jimmy can go fuck himself. I mean, I will stand by that take immensely. I mean, one of the worst days of my life at the hands of Jimmy Garoppolo. But I still don't think I don't think
before you keep slandering Jimmy Garoppolo.
I haven't even said anything mean. No, but wait. But what have I said?
You have said something mean.
No, all I said is that I think I don't.
You said no. You said your dream scenario is that he retires. And
he's a successful. He's a successful Calvin Klein model. No, and I said he's a successful. Wait, did I now say he's a successful Calvin Klein?
But you can get some success. That's what you said.
Jimmy Garoppolo was like one of the reasons I got into 49ers football a lot because
okay, that's not it. That for me is not it. I never seen me lying.
No. Look. I was I love football, right? I love watching football, and I obviously watch. But that season when Jimmy Garoppolo came and won 5 straight, damn man, that's when I was like, shit, this is shit.
Anything.
And Boaz, I know, dude. You went to the Titans game and after the game when Jimmy Garoppolo led the game-winning drive, you called me and you were like, man,
he's overrated. City's overrated. I started from the
Get
get-go.
out of here. Get out of here.
I called you Lamitr and I said, this guy's he's good. I think he can take us to the Super Bowl, but I have a feeling if we're down, if this is like a third down scenario, 3rd and 15,
We're gonna randomly trade for Emmanuel Sanders.
and we need a pass to Emmanuel Sanders. Don't ask me how he's on the team. He's not gonna make it. He's just not our guy. He's not our guy.
Get out of here.
I said it then and there in 2018 in the parking lot of Levi Stadium after the Tennessee.
2017.
2017. Yep, 2017. Good catch, Aaron. All right, next one. This one, I mean,
after all that.
I know, yeah. I mean, the 49ers shit, the Trey Lance Jimmy G one, we'll never know. But I will say the new video of him smiling about like, oh, I have a feeling who's going to be the starter for the 49ers too. How hilarious would it be? I already told Lamitr, freezing cold take if Trey Lance is a week 1 starter. How funny is that? Like that video is going to be clowned on for a while. I'll say that. Next one. Ryan Fitzpatrick or Taylor Heineke. Lamitr, you had a little bit. I remember.
I think they're
a little bit of an opinion on
that. They're both going to be disappointing, but I think Fitzpatrick starts. It's obvious.
Okay, week 1 for Fitzpatrick. Week 8,
Fitzpatrick. Okay. Here's how things is gonna go.
You can actually. I'll let you put. Yeah, you can do input. Maybe you want to trade or something.
First 4 weeks Fitzpatrick, then 2 weeks Heineke. Then they realize, oh shit, we screwed up. Put Fitz back in there, and he's gonna be for the rest of the year.
Okay, so Fitzpatrick. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say trade. You got excited, so I was like, oh, this can be cool.
I could see a trade. Like if both of them just like
Jimmy
shit
Garoppolo?
the bed, they go get Jimmy Garoppolo.
Well, but they want to win though, so that's gonna be an issue. So they want to be throwing the ball.
Winning percentages.
Winning percent. I mean, Lamar Jackson's still higher. So Lamar Jackson, one of your favorite
Jimmy
quarterbacks.
Garoppolo's like 3rd right now, active winning percentage.
I believe it's Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and then I believe it's Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah. Hey, so your argument that they want to win, they shouldn't trade for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Kind of invalid, boys.
I would just. I said no. I just said I'd rather trade for Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. All I would say.
That's fair. Honestly,
well, those guys are attainable assets.
Hey, listen. Watch the football team. You got to make it happen. Okay. Hey, go ahead, Aaron.
No, go for it.
I was gonna say I think Fitzpatrick. I agree. I think Fitzpatrick. I mean, I don't know if they've named him or have that. Did they name him just today?
No,
I think it's been common knowledge though. They haven't.
I mean, sure, but you don't know. They can switch things up. But yeah, I think Fitzpatrick starts. But I do like Taylor Heineke. He looked good in preseason. I liked him before in the playoffs. We already did mention the guy who's the closest to beating Tom Brady in the playoffs last year, Taylor Heineke. I think he's got some. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I mean, he might have. Aaron Rodgers was not closer to beating. They lost by 2 scores, I believe.
He was 1 play call away from beating.
Okay,
Taylor Heineke better.
Yeah, Taylor Heineke's better. Yeah, Taylor Heineke he scrambled in a touchdown in that one. He had a rushing touchdown in that one. You know who didn't scramble on the 4th down?
It was 3rd down.
When did this love for Aaron Rodgers manifest? I'm curious.
Yeah, and I'll tell you where. It has to be at least whatever, like 12 months ago. Yeah, max.
Sometime between August 2020 and the beginning of the football season. Somewhere between August 2020 and like September 2020. It's somewhere in there.
I was watching Colin Cowherd that day. That's it.
No, I disagree. I think to be honest, and I'll even tell you this. I don't remember Lamitr ever being like that big of an Aaron Rodgers. Like I don't think he like had like a negative opinion of him, like as negative as it was in that video. But I don't think he was ever like an Aaron Rodgers fan.
Aaron Rodgers has been the great. Remember that game against the Chicago Bears in week 1 when he hurt his knee that one time? And then he threw.
The Deshaun Kaiser. And then remember when Deshaun Kaiser looks substantially better than him?
Deshaun Kaiser came in and shat his pants. And then
I disagree. Deshaun Kaiser looks better than him.
Full field drive. Bang! He's won it. And then he has a picture going like this. Oh, hold up. I got this. Hold up.
And I'm trying to remove him actively right now, but I don't want to report him. That's such a fucking. I do want to remove him, but I'm also scared. I don't want to fucking send a new Zoom link. All right. That's just wrong. Taylor Heineke better than Jimmy G and Aaron Rodgers. That's all I wanted to say. No, I was gonna actually say like I think Taylor Heineke has like some upside. Lamitr, can you take off that cum rag that you're wearing? I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, I think Fitzpatrick starts week 1. I agree with that, and I think by week 8, I think they can make the transition to Taylor Heineke because Fitzpatrick.
Stidham take part 2.
It could. Well, I mean, Jarrett Stidham. I just thought like Cam Newton he would take over for him, but it wasn't just like I like Jarrett Stidham. I actually like Taylor Heineke though. I've been saying I like it. He throws a fuckable spiral. He throws a very fuckable like tight spiral. That shit, that was walking around. I'm in the beach right in Hawaii. If that spiral was like an ass walking right in front of you while you're at the beach, You're gonna glance at it. You're like, oh, that's a nice spiral. That's a nice spiral. That's all I wanted to say. I don't know where I was going with that, but that was a nice spiral. That's like a Mike Colin Coward type, where he does like these like weird metaphors. It's like, oh, Jimmy G's like your second wife. It's like, well, where the fuck did that come from? That's like my Colin Coward type moment.
Yeah.
Aaron doesn't watch Colin Coward, so you wouldn't get that reference.
No, because I've heard from the Lamitr now, and then one of my other friends who watch Colin Coward, and they develop these crag takes out of nowhere.
He indoctrinates you.
So I feel like it's a cult, and I feel like I'm just gonna not watch any of his videos because I feel like my friend is coming up to me after watching Colin Coward videos talking about how Baker Mayfield sucks and like Carson Wentz is like elite, and I'm like, yeah, okay, buddy. And then Lamitr, I mean, we all know Lamitr's famous for his crag takes. And I feel like maybe Colin Coward has more influence on that than we realize, and I think this might be something we need to like pin in the butt, and then maybe next year Lamitr will just not be making these insane takes. I think it's a possibility. So Colin Coward, I'm on.
That's the only reason why I had Wentz at 3 in the list.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That could have been avoided.
I'm going to be honest. That's a little too much credit for Colin Coward. I think Lamitr is just like he just lives for crack takes. I think I'm just going to stand by Lamitr.
But how long has Lamitr been watching Colin Coward though, Lamitr?
I don't know. I mean, I've watched Colin Coward too, Aaron. I've watched. I mean, I don't like religiously watch him or anything like that, but I've seen his clips and stuff like that. But like, it's not like all of a sudden I'm like
every day.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a.
Wait, seriously, Lamitr, how long have you been watching Colin Coward? How many years?
He said every day.
2-3 years.
2-3 years.
So do you think you've been indoctrinated?
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
That run, I've watched him like almost every day.
That doesn't go back far enough then. So I guess maybe.
I was like, I need football content, bro.
But like, why Colin Coward specifically?
I watched the blank show on Colin Cowherd, the herd with Cowherd.
Anyways, can I
you get back, maybe you know that one. Okay, sorry, Aaron. But you know that like he does this weird little like metaphors where he relates it to his own life, and he's like, it's like a divorce or whatever. This is like when you when you went to the restaurant. It's like what? Where did that come from? Sorry. Yeah. I just needed someone to back me up that like they knew what I was talking about. Sorry, Aaron.
I want this to be in the intro. I want this to be in the intro. What I'm about to say. I'm about to say something. I'm about to spit some fire. I want this documented. And when this happens, I want you to go back to this clip and then play it. We're going to watch it multiple times. You're going to be like, wow, Aaron really said that back then and it happened. Heard it here first. Washington football team playoff run with Fitzpatrick at quarterback. I'm saying it right now. I'm calling it right now. It's going to happen.
I like it.
We're going to go back to this clip. And I'm sticking with that take. You know what? He almost took the goddamn Jets to the playoffs in 2015. People forget about that.
He's never had a playoff win in his career, I believe.
I never said win. I think he's going to get them to the playoffs.
Oh damn! I was kind of hoping you were going to say Super Bowl.
Aaron. If they don't make a trade, they're not even making the playoffs.
That defense is good enough to get out of that.
Yeah, they have the best defense in football, and they have.
Aaron is good enough to win.
I mean, Lamitr. Okay, so like other than the Cowboys, who do you think is better than the fucking football team?
Neil Jones.
That's right. Let's go, DJ, baby.
I was gonna say next week maybe we do something like maybe who's first coach to get fired next year, or maybe a quarterback to get replaced next year. Daniel Jones, I'm not sure he's gonna be in the fucking Giants.
Division winners episode next week.
We could do that, but yeah, I don't think Daniel Jones wins. I don't think Daniel Jones is even the quarterback for the Giants next year. There's a good chance for that. Sam Howell or
I place money that
Spencer
Daniel
Rattler.
Jones and the Giants make the playoff this year.
Did they make the playoffs this year? Did the Giants make it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll put money on that. I'll put money on it. I don't know.
We can't do this on live, but hey, text me.
Anyways, yeah, Washington football team are winning the division, make the playoffs under Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback. Heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Okay. All right. Hey guys, welcome to this brand new segment. I'm the GOAT fantasy football player. So here we go.
Do I need to put up the records real quick before?
3 sleepers in fantasy football. All right. Number 1 is my guy Gabriel Davis, wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills. He's gonna. Oh yeah, he's not vaccinated. That's true. But
and here's him liking Cole Beasley's tweets on Twitter.
Yeah, unlike
sorry, continue.
Unlike vaccines, he likes the end zone.
Hey. No, Gabriel Davis.
Wait, there's no slander. This is just facts. We're just saying facts.
His connection with Josh Allen, I think he's gonna fill John Brown void, and he's gonna have a good year. He's gonna also get some Cole Beasley touches from last year. So Gabriel Davis, number 1. Are you keeping track? Number 2, Chase Edmonds. I feel like he's not that big of a sleeper, but he is still towards the latter end of the draft. I think he's going to have a big year, like huge year, like top 10, top 15 running back year. James Conner sucks, or he's injured.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's a little harsh.
Kind of a bit of me. I love your story, but sorry, man, not for me. And number 3, Daniel Jones, quarterback. he's the quarterback that's going to blow up this year. Last year it was
blow up.
Jones.
Yeah,
No, last year it was Josh Allen. I called that one too. This year it's going to be Danny Dimes.
Okay, Aaron, I think this is a good thing that like I hate all three of those. So like,
I can have a counter argument for one of them specifically. I'm going to counter argue Gabriel Davis for being a fantasy sleeper. You know why? Because I don't know if you want to risk that those unvaxxed players on your roster because he could be missing time. You know, maybe that devalues Lamar Jackson. I'm a Lamar Jackson fantasy owner. Maybe that devalues Kirk Cousins. I mean, it's not like Kirk Cousins is highly ranked. Yeah, he is.
He is not. Yeah, he's
had COVID twice.
Unvaxxed king.
Hey,
unvaxxed king Lamar.
Gabriel Davis will learn from his mistake this time and be like, you know what?
I mean, he's there with Cole. I think every time like they bring an expert in to talk about the vaccine with the Bills, Cole Beasley like feels obligated that he has to go up right after him and like explain why you shouldn't get the vaccine. Cole Beasley like he's like, yeah, all right, clap it up. All right, now my turn. And then he like gives you like all the counterpoints, like why this guy was wrong. Every single point was wrong that he brought up. Did you see that Kirk Cousins? Apparently, the Vikings are bringing like an expert for the second time to talk to Kirk Cousins about getting vaccinated. They're really trying to convince him on that. Lamitr, that's very interesting sleeper list. I don't know.
I like Chase Edmonds.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess out of the three, probably I would say Chase Edmonds. But I just get a.
I got to make an allegation. Boaz steals your fantasy players, so don't ever play fantasy football with him. And you know what he does? You know his tactic? He calls you at 1 a.m. once in a week. You're like, so, and he's like, yo, Lamitr, you want to do mock draft? And like, I'm like, sure. You know, I'm trying to have fun. Why not? And then he looks at who he likes. He talks to you about it, and then when he's drafting, he steals those players. Okay, Aaron, this is the team he drafted. He drafted.
Wait, but I don't tell you. Wait, do I not tell you who I like too? So like, you know who I like as well.
You lie. And we're all not. We're not.
So
we're all not scumbags.
I lied to you. So you think
you're a scumbag.
like, oh, why?
Okay, Aaron, this is how many players he stole from me. All right, I'm gonna tell you.
All right, let's hear this.
Russell Wilson. I was saying he picked him to pick before me, and I told him I was gonna get Russell Wilson.
Okay, I wanted a quarterback.
Austin Eckler. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I told him how much I liked that stack.
I liked him from last year, and I said, I'm sorry, Aaron, right before I drafted him, because I know how much Aaron doesn't like Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Hey.
I don't dislike him. I just think he's not with the first.
Antonio Brown was straight out of my book. Straight out of my book. This was right. This one was the one that hurt me the most. DJ Moore. Who else?
You knew I like DJ Moore. I told you I like DJ
Moore. More like BJ Whore up top.
And then Laviska
and I would never use that type of sexist language.
Laviska Shenault, he picked him up, so I won't take credit for that. But CD Lamb, I'll take credit for that one. And Trey Sermon, I told him.
You knew I like CD Lamb too.
Get out of here. Jeez.
Okay, so then what about the players I didn't take? What Myles Gaskin you didn't like? You don't like Myles Gaskin. I took Myles Gaskin.
Yeah, so I
Travis Kelce. I took Travis Kelce. Did I steal that
I like
too
Travis.
from you?
I didn't want to draft him the first. That's it.
Oh, it's because you want to tell him about Aaron. This is actually really funny though. Aaron, do you want to hear this?
Yes, I'd love to hear it.
I don't know, Aaron. You got to read that out. I don't know what it says.
It doesn't matter. It's just CD Lamb.
CD.
You
gotta. Lamitr will tell you his philosophy in drafting first rounders, which gives you a little bit of insight of why he loses in pretty much every league he's in. Lamitr, go ahead.
First rounders is like the entire draft.
No, just your first rounder. You told me that you specifically will not draft some of these first rounders because you don't want. Sorry, I don't want to. Go ahead.
Okay, can you private chat to me because I'm completely blank.
You don't know because you don't want to watch their games. You said you will not draft certain first rounders because you don't want to watch Chiefs games. He said you won't draft any Chiefs because he doesn't watch them, or the Saints because he doesn't want to watch their games.
Yeah, all high drafting. That's why I like paid Saints players because I can't watch.
I asked him, would you draft Alvin Kamara in the first round? He's like, no, I don't want to watch his games. I'd rather take Stephon Diggs or something like that, just like watch the Bills.
I would dead ass take Stephon Diggs over Alvin Kamara because I'd like to watching the Bills. And
this is the reason why you lose.
I'm not picking any Las Vegas Raiders players.
Has been invested so many times. I don't like watching Red Zone, right? I've been on record saying
this is a crack take in my opinion.
You've never watched Red Zone. You watched 10 minutes of Red Zone.
Yeah, no. I don't like watching Red Zone. Shout out my dad in the back. But
shout out your dad.
Yeah, so I don't like watching Red Zone, but
you watched 10 minutes of Red Zone. So like this is like
I didn't like the 10 minutes, right? That sucked. That 10 minutes sucked.
You know what sucks? Commercials. Aaron, am I right?
That's true. Yeah, that's
okay, but I like watching individual games. Shout out to my dad leaving now.
Shout out to your dad. Can you tell him Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT just for me one time?
You don't need to feed him anymore. what did I say? Oh yeah, I like watching individual games, and then those individual games I watch, I like to be invested. So then I like watching the teams I like, and I just can't stand
That's a
some teams.
crack pipe.
I don't like, I have philosophies on teams I don't like for some reason or the other.
Yeah, do you know what he told? He told me the Saints. The stadium is too dark for him. That's why he doesn't like the Saints.
The stadium is way too dark for me to.
The Superdome.
I don't like the Superdome. That's why I don't like watching the Saints games.
Lamitr, so are you a big Hurricane Katrina guy?
I never said.
Lamitr, big Hurricane Katrina guy.
Now, isn't Hurricane Katrina the reason the Superdome got? Oh, wait, never mind. No.
I really used to like the Chiefs before Jimmy Garoppolo tore his ACL there.
Which they had nothing to do with. He juked himself out.
I get it. I don't like. I actually like watching Seahawks games because
Oh wow, shocker! You're a Seahawks fan.
I really like the field color there. The color of the field and like the grayness on the background is great. And I like the jerseys. The jerseys are pretty fine. But
you don't like the Saints? Just Saints have one of the coolest jerseys.
No, I'm so invested in them. I'm so invested in them because I like to see them lose. And but like they win, then I'm like, shit, man. The Niners.
I want to see them lose.
Feeds the rivalry. I don't like the Texans because their stadium's too dark. The Buccaneers, I like the red they have, but their stadium's too sunny.
I do kind of understand that because I don't like watching the Arizona Diamondbacks in baseball because they have like their stadium's like so boring. It just likes the fun out of it for me.
Thank you. I like watching the Bills Mafia going crazy in the back. The Washington football team, they're just meh. Okay, I could go on this forever. But
you think about that back, bro. What are you
football team has cool jerseys. I like the numbers on the helmets. They need to keep that. That's a cool thing. Like the college football type where they have the numbers on the helmets. It's cool.
What's another team? Oh, the Lions. I don't like their field. It's terrible.
I'll stand with you. I'm not taking any Lions in the first round either. No Lions for me in the first round.
I thought about.
You guys aren't taking Geronimo Allison in the first round. Have fun losing.
Cephas in the first round. I was thinking about it.
I'll take
Quintez.
Oh,
I've been saying it wrong. So this whole time I thought his name was Quintez.
I'm taking Jamal Agnew in the first round. Fuck with you guys.
Jamal Agnew. Yeah. He's still on the lines.
No, he's on the Jaguars. We've had this discussion already.
Oh, we did have this guy. Yeah, he's in the Jaguars. Okay, Lamitr, what's your question thing? Whatever. Let's do our last segment.
So we've gone so
no pack of the week.
So we're having a question of the week: one basketball, one football, and we're gonna have a lottery. So Aaron, pick a number between 1 to 3.
2.
Okay, 2. Boaz, pick a number. Okay,
1 through 3.
How do you do it?
How do you go to number generator? 1 through 3 number generator. Aaron's 2 on 3. Yeah. Yours is 1. Whoever number.
Okay, I got 1.
Okay.
So I'm first.
Rigged.
No, 1 to 2. Okay, Boaz, you're 1. Aaron, you're 2. All right.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, Aaron, you're second. Boaz, you're third. All right.
Cool.
So the first question is, best.
Are we doing snake? Is a snake? Is a snake?
Fine. Yeah. Okay. Sure. We can snake for the football round because I know you guys aren't picking my pick anyways.
All right.
First one is
Daniel Jones.
Best guard big duo of all time. So like a big man and a guard. Who's the best of all time?
All right.
Basketball.
And then we gotta go on a count, right? We gotta go maybe you gotta do a 30-second pitch.
You have 10 seconds to make it competitive.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, okay. 10 seconds. All right.
Okay. So mine is Kobe and Shaq. Obviously, they're just dominant. 3 rings, 3-peat. Shaq, Kobe's the greatest player of third greatest player of all time in my opinion, and Shaq's honestly top 10 as well. So nothing beats them.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron, your turn.
Oh shit! See, I misunderstood this question. I thought we were just drafting 2 people to
Aaron,
put together.
10 seconds. Aaron, 10 seconds right now is on the clock. Aaron, you're running down.
Okay. So
throwing out.
David Robinson and wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. Fuck.
Gotta go with the guard.
10, 9, 8. Aaron's gonna end up with Juan Holmes and De'Aaron Fox.
No, that's not what I want to show.
It's Tom Savage. No.
Yeah, we're gonna go with him and David Robinson.
Oh no, could you pronounce that? I'll say it for the Vinny Dell. Let me go ahead.
I'll have to pass.
All right, Aaron, you Vinny Dell. What was the last one?
Sorry, that's my pick, Buzz. I think you're on the clock.
Okay, I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. I had 2. Should I go with the Homer one or should I go with the non-Homer selection?
Go with the actual one.
Okay. I'm gonna go Michael Jordan And I will go with, people might think Horace Grant, you might say that, but I will be going with Dennis Rodman for defense because I think you're going to get one of the greatest rebounders of all time, if not the greatest rebounder of all time, and a fantastic defender. And then you're going to have the greatest scorer of all time in Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time, in my opinion, Michael Jordan. I think that combination right there, you might, you could say that Shaq is more dominant offensively. We're talking about a guy who can get a rebound, I think in any era, and is a defensive monster as well. You get a little bit of intimidation factor. He's got his nose rings, he's got the tattoos, he's got his bleached hair.
He's not intimidating.
He fucked Carmen Electra and Madonna. He drove whatever on the wrong side of the highway on his first date with Madonna, I think.
That's what I do on my first dates. Not that I go on any.
I don't think Shaq would do that. So Michael Jordan, and then Michael Jordan will also he'll be gambling all over the games. He's gonna have a side bet going on for like 10 G's on like the freaking the cup game going on the board. And then later he's gonna find out that he actually paid off the guy who was doing the little simulation. So he already knew which cup was gonna win. But yeah, Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman is who I'm gonna go with my guard and big man combination.
Can I just say who I had written down? This is how I interpreted this question. I had Steph and Steph Curry and Shaq written down as the people I were going to pick because I were just picking people who would be together.
The other one I had was Steph and Draymond is who I had, and I think that's you get an elite shooter, and then you also have a guy who can pass the ball around and
kick people in the nuts.
Hey, Aaron, exactly. Aaron, I'll let you replace your answer with Magic and Kareem.
Okay, thank you. I'll take.
No, that's too easy. No, Aaron. No. I think we go with yours. No, stick with yours, Aaron. I like that. Stick with yours. Vinny Dell. I don't know. Honestly, no. I like Aaron's take on this is just to go with because we're just going off percentage wise people who vote for, and Aaron's strategy it might actually be might work. Just you put some people will be like this is funny and vote for that one. And I actually think Aaron could win this just by how he's playing it. So I actually don't hate that strategy.
By the way, we're gonna put an other choice on it, and if the other choice gets the most votes,
we have to drink hot sauce.
Yeah, we have to drink.
We eat each other's ass.
Of ketchup. Last year for the
Bro, I had to drink 4 of those goddamn smoothies in the
Aaron. Yeah, you're the only one who doesn't know. Yeah, my stomach is my stomach's fine. I had so many of those.
Yeah, Lamitr chicken dog.
I've had so much A1 sauce going through my.
Aaron, I drank it in its entire.
I remember that. I drank 2. Do you remember I drank 2 of those because we had fucking the file corrupted and I had to drink it twice. That was the most. That sucked. Okay, so now we're doing what's
basketball. What the football one? The football one. Boaz gets first pick.
Okay.
Sorry, you're saying 2 players. Both players are once, right?
Yeah, on the same team. They got to be on the same.
Yeah,
team.
They have to be on the same team. Okay, got it. I see.
It's not like a draft type of concept. Yeah, it's not a draft type of Yeah, it's not like the drafts that we did before. Okay.
All right.
I will be going.
Best.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're definitely taking my fucking answer. You stupid bitch.
Boaz will be going first. Aaron, you're second. I'm third. The best QB wide receiver duo for the next 3 years, and you assume they're going to be on the same team for the next 3 years. So just put both those players. Say I take Jimmy Garoppolo and Richie James, right?
Ross Wiley.
I'll put both of them on
not a wide receiver
on the freaking what's that team? Lions. And which pair would be the most successful?
Okay. So we're going off the premise, that they're going in a shitty team, and they would still be very successful. I will be going with still my answer. Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill is what I would be going with, because I think when you're in that sort of situation, other names will come out. Other names will come out like Devontae Adams and Stephon Diggs and guys like that. Well, I gotta say why other answers are wrong as well. I think because an elite round runner is you need that as well, but that's that takes time to develop. When you're playing for the Lions or a shitty team that has a really awful O line and stuff like that, what you need at one point is you just need someone really fucking fast and someone who can throw the ball really fucking far. And you could say Josh Allen could throw really fucking far, but he doesn't have his own version of Tyreek Hill. You got the fastest player potentially in football, definitely the fastest receiver in football, and then you have the guy who. If you're not going to say he's the best, he can throw the farthest or, the best quarterback in the league, he's definitely somewhere top 3. So Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, it's an electric backyard football combination. It's an electric pro football combination. It doesn't matter which fucking team you're on. He could be put as Tyreek Hill could be used as a jet sweep, running back option. Even he doesn't even need to be a regular receiver. He just, he's a very shifty, small and fast player.
Aaron,
Tyreek Hill.
Pick?
Well, that was going to be my pick. If you couldn't tell by my reaction, because it's facts, and I think and any other answer is wrong. But
that's a good way to start yours.
I gotta be honest here. I'm gonna go with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, baby. Let's go. I'm mostly doing this because Stephon Diggs be digging. I refuse to pick Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams.
Plus Lamitr said the next 3 years. Like, I mean, you can't have a Jeopardy host unless Devontae Adams comes on Jeopardy. Like, that wouldn't make any sense.
That wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, I mean, I think Josh Allen is a very high potential now. I mean, I love the way he's also mobile too. And Stephon Diggs, just fantastic, great route runner. And he played amazing in his first season with Buffalo too. So sort of a career revival, essentially, even though he wasn't doing bad with Minnesota. But yeah, Joshua Allen, Stephon Diggs, those are my guys on the uprising. Let's go.
Aaron stole my answer.
Mine wasn't even on Lamitr's radar, obviously.
Yeah, it wasn't. So I'm gonna take a page out of Aaron's book and I'm gonna go Dante Pettis and Daniel.
Oh, I like that. That's at least
Hey, I actually believe Dante Pettis could be a top 10 receiver in the NFL. Like Justin Jefferson, yeah.
Well, Justin Jefferson was bad for like 2 games. Nothing has been bad.
Justin Jefferson can catch a football. Just in case Dante Pettis can catch a fucking cold.
And Daniel Jones, man, I have high hope,
bro. The thing is, Aaron, yours was at least like kind of funny. And I mean, David Robinson's good at least. Like, I don't know who the fuck the other guy is. But
how do you know, dude? He's the legend.
Lamitr actually believes Lamitr believes Danny Dimes is actually like half decent, and then he believes Dante Pettis is like a top 10 receiver.
No, I don't think he's top 10. He's nowhere close. He's like the 5th best receiver for the Giants right now.
He's like not even top 100 receivers probably in the NFL. Like, I'm being serious.
But I think he'd be pretty decent when it's all said and done. I think he'd be like a pretty solid starting level receiver.
In the XFL?
In the NFL.
Yeah. He's running it very, yeah. If he doesn't, I mean, Aaron Lamitr, yeah, if the Giants, it doesn't work out for him, I think, it's it can be rough for Dante Pettis finding another job.
For Lamitr segments and no Dante Pettis slander. Anything else, boys?
No, I thought you're supposed to do why your answer is the correct one and nobody else's.
Oh, yeah. It's because Daniel Jones is great.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, who are these Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes? Yeah, who are these Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes guys?
They're nothing compared to Dante.
Okay. And
I almost picked Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett, just because I like Tyler Lockett, but I didn't want to.
Tyler Lockett, yeah. That's not even a horrible one. You can kind of spin zone that like it's like that's like a Tyreek Hill mini kind of like thing. Like who's the next closest receiver to Tyreek Hill? That'd be Tyler Lockett.
Because then I was going through all like different wide receivers. I was like, Michael Thomas, can't pick Jameis Winston, Julio Jones. I don't know if I want Ryan Tannehill as my quarterback. And then I just went down to Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. I was like, you know what? Makes most sense.
Dude, we could have done that too. I don't think we ever finished. Oh, we never finished my QB thing. We just stopped on Ryan Fitzpatrick and Tyler Heineke, whatever. I had Jameis Winston. I had a few more. We never finished it. That's fine.
Jameis Winston starting the whole season.
All right, and you want to do speed run? Jameis Winston starting. All right, Sam Darnold, PJ Walker. Let me.
Marquez Callaway is gonna have a great season as well. Number one.
That's what I thought with the Browns. Was he on the Browns before, and then like he had all those
that's
problems?
Antonio. That's Antonio Callaway.
Oh, Antonio Callaway. Oh, damn.
Callaway.
Wow.
Marquez Callaway is a different guy.
Right.
Not the Callaway.
Get your fucking
Both
Callaway's
fast.
white.
I'm sorry, they're just both.
They're
very
not.
fast.
I mean, is Marquez Callaway fast? He's kind of like a big dude. It's kind of like a Julio Jones build.
Okay. I had Sam Darnold or PJ Walker. That was more just for Lamitr because Lamitr's a big PJ Walker guy, and there's a lot of hype for him.
By the end of the year, I like Sam on the Panthers, but I think PJ Walker will lead.
I knew Lamitr, and Lamitr's he's a sucker for a hot take. Aaron,
I'm gonna dress up.
We're going rapid fire.
I'm gonna dress up in my dad's pointy ghost outfit and go scare Sam Darnold out of Carolina.
Oh no! Oh no! Pointy costume. White costume is probably not the best.
Actually,
move.
cut that out. I think Sam Darnold's starting week 1. I've said nothing before this.
All right. Jalen Hurts or Joe Flacco? Well, who's elite? Who's more elite?
I think Joe Flacco's more elite.
I think the amount of elite Joe Flacco has in one toenail is not. Jalen Hurts can't even reach that at the end of the
in one pube, Joe Flacco is more elite than Jalen Hurts has in his whole body.
I would suck a dick to be Joe Flacco for 2 seconds.
Aaron, are we gonna have to cut this one out too? All right, and then the last one. I will be only answering this. Teddy Bridgewater or Drew Lock. They just said Teddy Bridgewater starting. Drew Lock by week.
Lock takes over by week 2.
Drew Lock takes over by week 2, wins his MVP by week 17. That would be my take right there. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Right? Isn't it? I think it's
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Dude, that's such an old meme. Okay, do we have anything else? I think that's it. No pack of the week. I'll get pack of the week later.
Okay.
You one of you guys want to outro?
Yeah, sure. I'll do the outro.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Okay. Thank you for watching the Muffed podcast. Keep on rocking in the free world, my fellow dudes. Legalize it. That was really cringe. I'm sorry.
Crack
I don't know
cocaine
if
is
that
what
was-
crack cocaine is what we're talking about.
Hey, can we
Crack
do the buy
cocaine.
where we all say buy and then cover the camera?
I don't want
Okay.
to smudge my computer. We really got.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
Don't be a
fine.
party pooper.
What are we like? Casey Neistat here.
Yeah. Okay. And that's been the Muffed podcast, folks. See ya.
Look my ass in the camera.
I think we gotta end it here.
I think that was
All
good.
right,
Yeah,
all right.
I think that good idea, Lamitr.
That was a good idea.
Peace.